Well, turning to some other big news today, as the news of a tentative agreement with Iran continues to swirl around the globe, our closest Middle East ally, Israel, is condemning it as a historic mistake. Our president called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday to reportedly try and cool tensions and discuss their shared goals. Our Leland Vittert is live in Jerusalem with the latest from that point of view. Leland.
Hi, Jenna. Just 24 hours ago, it looked like the U.S.-Israeli relationship really had the potential to go up in flames. Today, the rhetoric has been ratcheted down significantly by the prime minister here. Prime Minister Netanyahu appears unwilling or unable to throw any more gasoline on the bonfire. We are learning right now there is going to be an Israeli team dispatched to Washington to discuss what a final agreement with Iran might look like between Iran and the rest of the world, what Israel would be happy with. Israel, of course, wants a complete end of the Iranian nuclear program, no enrichment and no uranium there inside of Iran. For the United States, it seems to be okay with simply Iran not having a nuclear weapon. That is two vastly different worldviews. And of course, yesterday, the prime minister was incredibly blunt about how he felt on this temporary deal.
Last night is not a historic agreement. It's a historic mistake. So Israel is not bound by this agreement. We cannot and will not allow a regime that calls for the destruction of Israel to obtain the means to achieve this goal.
That is a very thinly veiled threat of unilateral Israeli military action, although that appears to be the very outside of the envelope for the Israeli Air Force. Also diplomatically very difficult, as Israel is increasingly isolated on the Iranian issue and doesn't have a lot of support inside Washington for a strike. A number of commentators here and also members of Prime Minister Netanyahu's government are criticizing what he has said, not so much what he has said, but how he has said it in terms of the large public venues of criticizing the United States. As one commentator here put it, he said, look, Prime Minister Netanyahu failed on two levels. He got a bad deal with Iran and now has a big problem with the United States. Jenna.
Interesting. Something we're going to talk a lot more about today and in the days to come. Leland, thank you.